Vanessa Lynnae.
Messed it up.
Look. I've said it plenty of fucking times. It's a nervous tick. Honestly,
why
stupidity.
Are you so nervous?
Even though I've done
I'm
this
the one
shit,
being interviewed.
I know, but it's just I don't know what it is. Like, even though I've done this for so long, it's kind of I don't know. It's just it always happens.
It's because we're just on him. We're just waiting for him to fuck up.
Oh.
He's just like
I just post up and stare at him.
Because look, I don't fuck up.
Energy on you.
Yeah, I don't fuck up in anything else. So.
Just
this is the only thing.
Conceited.
No, I'm serious.
I don't fuck up at anything else.
Just my name.
Yeah.
Everybody. It's not just you. It's everybody. But anyway, you're in here. Thank you for coming through. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, she's a female MC, artist, hip hop artist, rapper, all that shit. And she's a model, as you can see.
Thank you.
Very gorgeous.
Thank you very much. That's sweet of you.
We actually saw you at Black's release party.
Yes. That was a lot of fun. And
they could be my witness to it. You went up there, you started doing your little sound check.
Yes.
And I was like, hey,
seconds later,
we need her.
Yep.
I was like, go. When she gets off, you talk to her now.
You know what's funny is that's the first time I've ever done that, where I just kind of started doing a cappella. I'm usually just a check, 1, 2. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but
at the moment, it just kind of came out.
Off of that, I was just, she knows what she's doing. Get her now.
Thank you.
You know, but shout outs to Black. His album's been doing great. He just released another video. You guys need to check that one out. Really good stuff. You know, shout outs to you. And, also shout outs to Destruct. We're actually going to be there on Saturday. It's going to be in Beverly Hills at, I forgot exactly what place it's at, but
it's probably the Brewdog Pub, right?
There you go. Exactly. And we're going to be there. And also going to be... it's on our page. Everything's advertised. We're going to be there like next week too, where it's going to be his actual release, official release and stuff. So I think he's just going to give you a sneak peek with, we'll talk about all that good stuff later. Miss, I've been listening to your SoundCloud. You're not really up there on your SoundCloud game.
I'm not.
How come? Well,
here's the thing. I've tried to steer away from the underground sound. My EP is very different. It's very... a lot of people say it's more commercial. It's a little more mainstream. I'm on that feel-good sound. And, I don't want to do a lot of shows and have a lot of people thinking I'm just a straight underground rapper. I want people to know that I can do everything. And so I kind of don't put a lot of that out. So.
But what... I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a good platform.
I like the idea because not a lot of people go that direction so quick, I guess. In this
wait, all right. Career. But before we do so quick and all that, how long have you been doing this for?
Sure.
Seriously, got into rapping probably about 3 years ago, where I decided this is what I want to do.
Okay, and then, but you also do the modeling stuff. Is there anything else that you do? Or those are your two main kind of.
Those are my two main things. Yeah.
How did you get into modeling?
I mean,
look at her, dude. What the fuck you mean?
I'm not.
Look at her.
Well, I mean,
you've been talking to her for the last hour and a half.
Why the? How did you get?
Okay, a better question.
Jesus.
How did you get the Volado sponsorship and start being a model for Volado?
It's kind of crazy. I started rapping, and then do you know P-Trix, DJ P-Trix, and Exist? I did a song with DJ P-Trix called Sweet Fire, and then DJ Rick One, who used to tour with the Black Eyed Peas, asked P-Trix and Exist, hey, do you know a female Latina rapper? And it just so happened that a week before, something like that, crazy like that, I did the song with him. And so I got linked up with Rick One, and Rick One is good friends with Hector down at Volado, and that was that.
So how long have you been modeling for them?
I mean, I think I made that connection maybe a year ago with them.
Yeah, because
kind of
Volado's been actually been out for a while now. I don't know if you guys remember NomQuest, the whole Breakfast Club. Yep. They were actually sponsored, and back in the day, DJ Mustard was down with Volado too.
Mustard on the beat. Oh.
Yeah, so I thought it was really interesting. I was like, whoa, Volado. I was like, that's really cool.
I just fell into that. Everything that's happened for me, it's just kind of fallen into my lap. It's, I always hear people say that I have to work years and years before anybody notices me, before anything like that. And I've just gotten lucky and things have happened, and
yeah, but
I just kind of roll with it.
3 years is not 3 years is 3 years.
Yeah,
I understand that there's a lot of people out there who has put way much more time into it and stuff, and are barely still, not even coming out and stuff. But still, 3 years is 3 years. Now, like I said in the beginning, I apologize for all the stupid shit we're gonna say, but it's just I have this opportunity, so here we go. Okay. So,
hit me.
Do you think that because you are a female Latina MC rapper, whichever one of those titles that you want, because I know people are kind of iffy with their titles and shit,
what they are, yeah.
But whatever you picture yourself that you fall into, okay, for me is just you do hip hop. All right. Do you think that has helped you to get to where you're at that much faster because it's so few of you?
Definitely. I'll ride that as long as I can.
See, that's what I want to hear.
I'd be crazy not to.
Exactly. See, that's what I like. Like, she's gonna admit to it. Yeah.
And
I would too.
Are you using the modeling thing to your advantage for that as well?
Or is that a turnoff? Or is that a turnoff for like the modeling agencies?
I've never worked with a modeling agency, or people are just like, hey, I want to shoot you. I'm like, okay, cool. I just kind of roll with the punches. Whatever comes my way, and if I think it's a great opportunity, I'll do it. If not, then I keep moving.
Would you consider professional modeling or just stick to clothing?
I'm open to it. Yeah, I've just never been offered something like that, but I'm definitely open to it.
Yeah, because I mean, you hear all the stuff going out. I don't know how up to date you are on the mainstream stuff, but it's always been that constant battle of female MCs coming out and stuff, and how you are judged.
Exactly.
Definitely.
I'm the first to admit it's a male dominated industry. So anything that you come out with, even your sound, to me sometimes was like, some of the songs I was like, I don't know. Like at first it was kind of like she's kind of trying too hard to, like you could tell that in your mind it's like, oh shit, I gotta sound a little bit tougher or whatnot. And sometimes, depending on who the female is, like Foxy Brown. You remember Foxy Brown?
Yeah, she's really aggressive.
She's aggressive as shit, but you're like, whoa, shit. All right, cool.
Yeah, because like on Jay-Z's song, Ain't No...
Exactly.
She's really really aggressive, and you're like... I was watching a documentary on that, and Jay-Z was like, dang, I never seen a girl spit bars like that.
Exactly. So it's kind of like you got to say a statement, Then you got the other side of the spectrum, Lauryn Hill. Very, very lyrically inclined,
Yeah.
She definitely knows where to put those words on and all kinds of stuff. So within that kind of weird spectrum I just gave you, where do you see yourself? Where do you position yourself in between that? Because those have to be influences too. It's not just all male influences. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I try to give a little bit of everything. Like I said, the tracks that I sent you are a lot more aggressive than what you heard me perform.
Yes. That's actually what I was talking about.
Yeah, I think, the song, the 5 a.m. in Toronto remix was definitely my statement. Like, look, I can do this. Don't come at me. And, the stuff that I have on my EP is good feeling. I want you to see all sides of my personality. So you have both of those kind of styles inside your EP? Yes. Yeah, all right, cool. So is that the first one you want to get into? The 5 a.m. in Toronto? Yeah. All right, let me load this one up. Because, I remember at Black's release party, show, whatever you want to call it, you did your mic check, and I was like, hell yeah, we need her. And then you started doing your music, and it was kind of like more. I don't even really remember it because it was a few shots in. But
it felt really just like hype.
Yeah, hype, uplifting, kind of some of it. I want to say I'm gonna get knocked for this, like girl power, kind of, sort of like happy-go-lucky shit. And I was like, all right. I got to listen to it again, because you can't judge something on your first listen.
No, you can't.
You just can't. But then I heard the songs that you sent us and the stuff that's on your SoundCloud. Me personally, I really love Two Wrongs, which we're gonna play next. I love that one, and I did it such a long time ago. That's the one that I'm going to do a video for soon. That one's good. But anyway, we're gonna get into 5 a.m. in Toronto. All right, and this is basically, like you said, this is your statement. Don't fuck with me. Exactly. Fuck with me. No, I got it. Thank you. I gotta drop that shit. All right, here we go. You listen to Syndicate Radio.
This ain't my first rodeo. I've been on that sociopath as far back as the list of things I lack. It started when I was young, racing home to stare at a distant phone to remind myself I'm all alone. But now look, I'm facing all my worst fears again. Abandonment, rejection, and the failure within. I got women chasing the silhouette, draped in brunette. I got shadows from my past trying to peel off my skin, just to lead me back to where this masquerade all began. I got my father on my shoulder, got my ex on my chin, putting words in my mouth like I don't know what I said. My intention got twisted, venomous lips kiss of death, but I forget to forgive, so I live with regret. From this moment forward, I won't let me do this again, cause I'm through with this shit. My priorities set, visualizing crowds are gonna love me more than you did. So I sit in this moment zone and I'm focused and hoping that the moment I'm open coincides with how you coping, cause I'm moving along. You know I got places I'm going. The smoking mirrors will always give away what we ain't showing.
Oh, there we go. So that was rough.
Just raw. Talking about
me.
Orphans, Trayvon Martin, just bars. Everything.
Okay, me. I'm gonna let you guys talk on that one because it sounds like you heard it more than I have. Because the next one I'm gonna play, that's the one that I on repeat, just because I really wanted to hear all the lyrics. But this one, what sparked up that idea of, you know, I'm going hard on everybody? What made you want to put a statement like that?
Well, it started, I mean, in the beginning of the song, it's about a breakup. It started about a breakup, and then I thought, you know, there are females that are obviously trying to, you know, on the come up, and I wanted to make a statement like, don't forget about me, don't think that I'm going away,
don't sleep on me.
Yeah, and whatever you say, I don't care.
So wait, this was towards a particular other female?
No, this is just in general,
like all of you.
So what do you think about females right now in mainstream and underground? Because a lot of people are getting on Iggy Azalea and the whole Azalea Banks thing,
Nicki Minaj,
and then you got, I see in the underground hip hop scene, there's kind of unity. So where do you see yourself in the mix of both worlds?
You know, with music, I try to always stay in my own lane. I try to give girls, I don't like to be a hater, and I think that girls need confidence, you know, with each other. I think we all need to stick together and know that we have each other's backs. But, you know, I think everyone's kind of doing their own thing, and I give you props for doing what you're doing. I may not like it. You may not like what I'm doing, but I'm not going to criticize you on it. And I hope that you don't do it to me, because I won't name you, but I will.
You're like, I got bars
on the subliminal.
Yeah.
You're like, I got 16s for you. If you
I get that, and I think that's been a topic around here too, off air, that, you know, we like to call people out on their stuff and whatnot, but we kind of, you have to do it in the right way, because I do consider myself to be, or us, Syndicate Radio, to be some sort of an influence in the underground world of, you know, this local scene, if you will. You know, so you can't really start going out at everybody and all kinds of stuff like that. But with that being said, the competitiveness of hip hop has always been that I'm better than you.
Yeah, of course.
You know, so, and that's why I like this song. Exactly, I like this song because it was, you weren't really coming at anybody, but you're on some Kendrick Lamar shit, like calling everybody out. Don't fuck with me. I'm here to stay. You know, and I like that.
Every MC needs that one track where you just go in on every album. You
I didn't have that yet, and I needed to stand my ground. I needed people to let people know that I'm here.
Yeah, I think you guys are missing something, just because this is so refreshing. Most girls come at each other like cats. Yeah. So for her to be like, you know what, it's not about anybody. I'm not trying to come at anybody. It's just, this is who I am, and accept it.
By the way, that's the voice of Steph. Hey. She's always hanging around Syndicate Radio, and we had to get her in there because what we're gonna talk about next. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. Oh shit, fucking up on my mic.
Don't break it.
Somebody gave me this fucked up cable. That was you. Yep. Anyway,
I love you.
We're gonna talk about relationships and stuff right now.
Yep.
We had a very intriguing. Yeah,
you guys have been.
We've been.
I can see it in all of your eyes.
We've been plotting.
You've been ready for this. Topic.
We've been thinking about this one.
We've been talking about it for like 2 weeks.
Last week we were talking about relationships basically, and because it started up with two very close friends, and Nick was there in a conversation, and it was basically the equality or inequality within a relationship.
Yeah.
When the scenario is that the female is more empowered than the male is, so the female is making more bank than the male is. Okay. Now my theory is, well, fuck that. It's not a theory. I've confirmed it. My thing is, in a relationship, there's two roles that have to be played. The provider and the nurturer. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I know this is getting into some sexist shit, but bear with me. Not always does a female have to be the nurturer, but they cannot be two nurturers or two providers at the same time. They can't. Okay? Now, I'm not gonna air out her shit, but I know of this relationship. Okay, I know of this relationship where, God damn, can you give me another cable, please? Please, sorry. I know you want to talk about, but it just sounds bad. Anyway, this relationship that I know of, it started out basically where it was even playing field, and then the switches, the roles switched completely, and it was okay. But then the guy eventually wasn't okay with it. But it had been going on for so long that he didn't know how to flip it back. He didn't know how to like, as you say, stay in your lane, how to play your position. Now, I'm not saying that every guy has to be the provider. If I'm with a female and she's making more bank than I am, and I'm allowed and basically I could stay home and just make sure the home is hooked up and do everything I got to do, watch the kids, whatever, I'm with it. If the bills are being paid, I'm with it. I'm okay with it. But this is where the argument started. When you come home, you still have to make me feel like a man.
Of course.
You have to let me, even if it's just an illusion, because I know you girls do that shit. Even if it's just you making me think.
Oh shit, they're catching on.
Okay? Hey, I know this shit. I've been studying this shit for a while. Even if I think that you're just letting me be a man, making me, like if a decision has to be made, even though you already made up your fucking mind, what do you think, babe? I'm like, well, I think we should do this. Oh, you're right. But you're still going to do whatever the fuck you want to do, but at least you made me feel like that. I appreciate that.
Of course, that's all it takes.
Exactly. See, she gets it. But these other two friends are like, no, why can't it be evil playing field? He makes money, I make money, and everyone's a provider. No, it doesn't work that way. It can't function.
I get it.
It can't function.
I totally hear you.
Two people cannot wear the pants in a relationship.
Hey, but in any relationship, both opinions should matter,
no,
regardless of the situation.
Yeah,
amen. I agree on that.
Yes, and you're gonna try your best to try to make that happen. You're gonna try your best, but the big factor that separates that is the male ego. That's my point. We are assholes. We're dogs. We need to feel like we're in control.
Yes,
keyword feel.
But at the same time, a female has to know that her man is secure in himself to understand that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Even if we forget to ask you and how you're feeling, that you're secure enough to know that we do care.
But that's what I'm saying too. That's the other kind of side of it. I mean, that argument started going left really bad, and then at a point it was kind of like it wasn't even the fact anymore. It was just like, you're trying to prove me wrong. Fuck you, I'm coming after you. That's basically what happened. But
it got to the whole being vulnerable shit.
Yeah,
it just got too weird.
But no, it really did.
But to bring it back full circle, you being a female MC and going into this male-dominated world, how has that affected your love life?
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
We don't like when our females in the
hot
spotlight.
seat. But I had to ask. I want to know this.
Personally, she needs to be with a man that's strong enough to be able to handle it.
It's a lot. I mean, I don't care who you are. You have to be secure, especially if I'm in this career and I want to get to the next level, fame, people screaming for me,
right,
being gone on the road all the time. You have to be totally secure to be with me, and it takes a lot to impress me. You have to be strong, and you have to be willing to grow. That's a major turn on for me. Willing to grow and accept that you're not You're not all that. You know, you got some work to do.
Have you guys ever seen the list of rules of dating a musician?
Hell yeah. I post that shit every time I can.
Yeah, it's like...
Because I'm like, girls, read up. This is what I need.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I mean, I've
Thank you.
we've talked about that list before, but, you know, getting on what you said, because that's kind of where I was going too. Mm-hmm. I feel, and it's not just you, but any female, I mean, I consider you to be in that realm of being more empowered than most guys. Yeah. Because, I mean, the music industry and the modeling stuff, it's not easy. You have to be on the spotlight. Mm-hmm. You know, everything that you do is going to be criticized, this and that and that. Yeah. The guy that's with you has to know his lane. Mm-hmm. So the ego kind of has to stay at home. Yes. But again, bringing it full circle to me.
And so does mine.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. As long as you understand, as long as it's appreciated.
I'm very aware of that.
But here's the thing. Would you date or be with somebody who's also in this industry, or would that be too difficult?
That's that. I mean, for me, that's
honestly, I will tell. I'll be the first to tell you, I will not date someone in this industry. I do not want to.
Why,
Justin? You're fucked.
I don't.
That's it.
I don't want to because I understand how demanding it is, and I'm the type of person who wants to be fully committed in a relationship, and I know that I can give that, even though that's, you know, I'm doing music, but I don't trust that other people can do that.
Okay, now before we play this, because I mean, I'm telling you, I thought we were gonna go over the time. We're so going over the time limit today. Now, the one that we got Steph here started on last week was
full on rant.
Okay. I gotta hear about it now.
Is cheating a deal breaker for you?
In a heartbeat.
Thank God. What did I tell you?
No, I agree with you.
Nobody disagrees.
Nobody here.
I respect that.
In a heartbeat.
No one disagrees. Okay. Wait. Playing the devil advocates here. Mm-hmm. You got history with old boy.
You're gone.
History.
You're gone.
Ghost.
No. I'm not. I'm talking about like. I'm talking about like 6 years in.
Here's the thing.
6 years in, and you kind of feel a bit at guilt of what happened.
Why would I feel guilty?
Like I said, you weren't handling business at home.
No.
You weren't handling business at home.
That's not always the case,
That's not always the truth. That goes back
That's true.
That goes back to him being secure.
Yeah.
He's in the growing process.
Not recently.
All right. I haven't accepted it. Come on.
Just play the song.
I haven't fucked up in a long ass time.
Because you haven't had anyone to fuck up with.
I haven't fucked up. That's the headline.
Get him.
All right.
You listen to Syndicate Radio. This is Two Wrongs.
Losing. I know it, but some reason I can't keep myself from choosing things I swore I wouldn't, lies I know I shouldn't. Tried to confess my sins, but every time I tried I couldn't. Halfway around the world and I can't get out of my head. Nights I spend with him, I think of you instead. To kill the time I wrap my wrist with memories and diamonds, in hopes that I'll reflect and realize perfection is timeless. And I'm afraid one day I'll slip. The more I sip, the more the secrets roll off of my lips. My hips are bare and burdened, but one thing I'm for certain, he threw me off my game and I ain't trying to close the curtain.
So that was Two Wrongs. I know you guys heard them lyrics. I'm telling you, there's Facebook's posts up in there. Okay, so this is my analysis of that song. Your lyrics on there, you know, it sounds like you fucked up the relationship. It sounds like you made the mistakes.
Well,
you made multiple wrongs.
I'm about to blow your mind right now.
Oh, fuck.
That song is not about me cheating on someone. That song is about me being in a relationship and I guess cheating on him with music.
Wow.
She pulled the common "I used to love her" flip.
Damn.
Hey, I love the live Eminem.
Really?
Yes, it is.
But it was so damn. No, but hey, that makes sense though. That makes so much sense because I mean, there was a few lines, the when I'm laying with him, I'm thinking of you. Mm-hmm. That's music.
That's me wanting to be in the studio.
When you ask me what I'm wearing your cologne. That was slick. Yeah. That was slick as well. I was like, yeah, because I
tried to play it like with that line was, you're still here with me, but I'm busy right now.
That's fucking dope.
Just realize you're not my priority right now.
Yeah.
That's fucking, and that ties into what we're saying. You need a strong man to understand that.
Exactly.
I like it. So, are you currently dating right now?
Told you this question was gonna come up.
It's coming. It's coming.
Possibly.
I am dating. Not official.
So, to you, okay, because I'm a '90s kid.
You're a 90s.
Okay, I'm a '90s kid. So, when I hear dating, me and my friends, we have a discussion about this all the time. To me, dating is you go together. Okay? Mm-hmm. But dating means I'm going on multiple dates with multiple dudes trying to see who. Or is that your definition of dating?
No, I'm more like you, where if I'm dating you, I'm dating you to see how far we can actually, make it.
Exactly. So it's the trial run.
Yes.
It's the trial run to make this shit official. Like, all right, I'm rocking with you 100 and you rocking with me.
But is it exclusive only to that one person? Or is it open format where I may be dating so-and-so, but I still have the liberty to go
and date other people
and go see other people or go out with other people?
The way I see dating is, if I'm with someone and I'm dating them and I'm interested, I'm not going to go, and I'm really interested, like I'm really into them, I'm not going to go try to talk to somebody else unless this person is just amazing, and there's no denying that I should date that person instead. But I'm definitely someone for commitment and loyalty, and that's that.
The whole nine.
Yeah.
I need more females like you in my life. Word. Getting back to this song, because we can go on for that, for days. But shout out to all you single moms and single dads doing your thing. Keep doing it. They'll appreciate it one day.
Yes, they will very much.
Yeah, anyway, you kind of threw me off on that one, that it's about music.
I told you I was going to blow your mind.
That was awesome, because one of my favorite songs is Common. I Used to Love You.
Mm-hmm. I used to love her.
I used to love her. Sorry. I used to love her. And, the first few times that I heard it, I was just listening to it like, damn, Shorty did him bad. That's fucked up. He was still loyal to her, all this shit. And then the last line, I was like, oh shit, repeat. So now I'm definitely, it was already on repeat today, but I'm definitely going to listen to that one again, But I think the cool part about songs like that is that you can still talk about, someone can hear it, another girl can hear it, and kind of still see.
They can relate.
Yeah, they can relate to it. It's not just about the music stuff, because you are saying some really heavy, stuff about relationships, which is pretty cool. So
two interpretations.
Yeah, so if you want to hear this song, we'll have it up. I think we'll post it a few times too. But you can check her out on SoundCloud. It's Vanessa Lynnae.
Yes.
At SoundCloud.com. I ain't spelling shit.
You know what, Kent? Good job. I'm proud of you.
I ain't spelling shit. I said it. That's an accomplishment.
That's a real ethnic name. Vanessa Lynnae.
You
really.
Why is that ethnic?
Yeah,
that's racist.
That's not. Look who's saying it though.
But, wait, just because you black, you can say whatever the fuck you want?
Pretty much. The president does it.
The
president does it.
Mic off.
This one's actually really quick. It's only like a minute 30.
Yeah, it's really quick.
I like that. It's just kind of like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah,
peace.
It was basically just spit bars, and that's it.
All right, cool. Well, we're gonna get into this one, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have something stupid else to talk about in a little bit.
Looking forward to it.
You've been listening to Syndicate Radio, and you're still gonna be tuned into Syndicate Radio. This is Vanessa Lynnae.
And I am a product of what you couldn't believe. The girl next door and it's sitting sweet with a massive attraction, spit on beats and pissing on these women and he attacking me will literally turn you inside out, leave pregnant with a little bitch like me. Trust me, you don't want that shit. I'm the wide in your mouth, the chunk too big that you bit. Do I look like I'm interested? Or who the fuck you think you is? You are just another notch, laughing up predicament.
Valley Vicious. Yeah. Yes. That was a nice quick hitter. Like you said, just bars on that one. The more I listen to you, the more I like kind of the flow. I'm big on the full package.
Yes.
I'm not one of the ones. Yeah, I like the lyrics, the beat, and then the flow of it. A lot of people, you know, I feel like there's a division between lyrics and flow. You know, but I like when someone can actually put them all together. It just feels really good. Like you know, shout outs to J. Cole. This dude, his album in a week he did like 36 million or some shit, or no, not 36 million, 300 or some ridiculous number in just the first week. I don't even know where it's up to right now, but shout out to you. I've been listening to that shit on Spotify, and but that kind of stuff, you know, where there's actual content.
Yeah, the complete package.
Yeah. Exactly, you know. And have you worked with original beats yet?
Yes. My whole EP is
your whole EP is, because I did notice on your SoundCloud too, you have some remixes of a lot of stuff. But yeah, I mean, honestly, we back you up.
Thank you.
We back you up, you know, and just to keep it real, most of it is because you're a female. Okay. But it's because I personally feel like you got it.
Thank you.
You got it. You got to keep at it.
Thank you.
Definitely. I don't feel like you have reached where you're gonna be at.
I don't think
I can see that. I can tell how you know, conduct yourself and all that stuff. You're not there yet, but you enjoy that.
Yes,
you enjoy the fact that you're not there yet.
Yes,
and I respect it.
I'm all about learning and getting better and better.
Exactly.
I don't think I'll ever reach the point where I'm like, oh, I made it. I think I'm always going to be striving for something more.
Exactly. I think one of the biggest things that one of my mentors have told me is, as you get better at whatever your craft is, as you get better, he started it this way: you will never reach your potential, because as you get better, your potential gets bigger.
Yes.
And at first I was like, man, don't tell me that shit. That means I'm never gonna be done. But it's true.
That,
you know?
and
it keeps you striving.
The expectation and belief you have about yourself gets
Exactly.
bigger. So you're just pushing.
Exactly. You know, it's been a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
You know,
I've loved my time here.
You know, so once again, you've been listening to Syndicate Radio. You can catch us every Thursday, 8:30 to 10:30. We're actually coming close to that end of that stuff, but it's just a lot of topics we're talked about that, you know.
I wasn't expecting all this. I'm excited.
Throw out all your links for people that could follow you if they want to hit you up for modeling gigs, all kinds of stuff. Go for it.
The easiest way to find me is VanessaLynnae.com. LYNNAE. The E is silent. Everything's on there. You've got my SoundCloud, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. What else I have? YouTube. You name it, I got it.
Awesome. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you.
We're definitely going to have to get you back in here once you drop this EP.
All right.
To continue. We're going to call this part 2 of life discussions.
Okay.
All right.
I'm all for it.
What are you signaling me for, man?
Sponsors, dog.
The sponsors?
You always forget.
I'm not gonna. I already shot them out like 3 times because I've been trying to get on that stuff. All right. That's how we kind of unfortunately got to cut you short because of all that stuff.
It's alright. I'll hang out and we'll still talk.
Hell yeah, we gonna talk. We're gonna talk. Once everything goes off, we're gonna keep talking. But you know, shout out to Street Chemistry. These guys have been doing some great articles on a whole bunch of stuff. One of the ones that I really liked this week was a lot of beef on Jay-Z and Funkmaster Flex, and then also to our network,
Gag Order,
the Gag Order Network.
Shout out to Dimitri. Shout out to Jay.
We're not the only show that they got. They got, you know, they're literally a network. They got a whole bunch of shows, everything from just talk shows to EDM to sports.
God, nerdins.
Just all about shout out nerds. To all our sister freaking shows and all that.
Exactly. Much love. They're based out there on the East Coast and stuff, and you know, we're just kind of giving you a taste of how we do it over here in the West Side.
Gag Order West.
But we have this new sponsorship that I'm pretty excited about. There's going to be some cool videos coming out with Side Pro. You want to talk about that one, or you want me to take the reins on it? Me go for it? All right. Well,
you know more about it than I do.
Well, not really. You were at the same meeting I was at, asshole.
Basically,
she's foreplay.
She's foreplay,
which is a fitness
wear
for
women,
yoga pants, stretchy shirts, wick shirt, all that stuff. A play on words and all that good stuff. Nope. No one else is gonna bitch at me for anything else.
Nope.
Hit us watch this. Watch this. No, shut the fuck up. Watch this. Our guest today was Vanessa Lynnae.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go, can't go.
Spell it.
Fuck no.
Do it. You can do it.
There's a B and S's in there somewhere.
Silent E. I remember the silent E.
I feel like it's Sesame Street.
Yeah.
The letter of the day is sponsored by V. V for Vanessa and L for Lynnae.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to Syndicate Radio. My name is DJ MK. That was Justin Muzak.
Yep.
Nick EP. Steph sitting in for this one. And our guest today was Vanessa Lynnae. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you guys for your support and listening to us. We'll catch you next week. All our videos and all that good stuff, Syndicate Radio. Just Google that shit. It's Googleable. Thank you so much. Be safe. I'll catch you next Thursday. Peace.